So some persons complain about ChatGPT not giving them the right answer they want, despite writing. Sometimes you just even explain with very long sentence, yet it doesn't give you what you like. It doesn't give you what, because of course you have an idea within you and it doesn't give you. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to use one prompt to give ChatGPT multiple roles in your project, whatever you're working on. So it can be like you using one stone to kill many birds. You don't have to say, give me a business idea. Then you say, criticize the business. What are the downsides of this business? And then you go ahead to say, how do I market this? No. I'm going to give you three different prompts. We are going to look at it together, and you're going to spot the difference in each of the prompts, and you're going to listen and spot the reason why one prompt will deliver better idea than the other. Welcome to my channel. This is Zero to Hero with AI. On this channel, I talk about ways we can explore different AIs to perform simple tasks, to make money online, offline, and improve our progress in whatever it is we are doing. So if you like videos like this, I urge you to subscribe because I have a lot in box for you. So we're just going to delve into it straight without wasting time. So I'm going to be reading from my screen the three prompts now. Please don't skip any part of this video so you can understand what I'm saying and be able to put it together and get the message behind it. So prompt one says, help me start a business. That is prompt one. Now prompt two says, you're a business strategist. Help me start a business. Now prompt one simply just said, help me start a business. I said in my previous video that if you want the best result, the best answers from ChatGPT, you have to assign it a role. Don't just say, do this for me, give me this. No, give it a role so it will know exactly what you want it to do. In this video, I want to tell you that if you still want the very best from ChatGPT, there's actually more to it than giving it just a role. You can assign multiple roles to it. You can make it work for you like an expert, like team of experts, doing different things at the same time without having to waste your time or energy with just one prompt. So that is prompt two. Prompt one simply just said, do it is for me. Prompt two said, take a role of a business strategist and do this for me. Now, prompt three. Prompt three says, you're a business strategist. Now, that's rule number one. Now, act like a critic. That is rule number two. Acting like a critic, business critic, that's rule number two, right? And tell me what could fail. You're telling it to act like a business strategist and give you a business idea, and then act like a business critic and tell you why that business idea might fail. Now, rule number three, then act like a marketer and show me how to sell this idea. So you've told ChatGPT to assume three roles: role of a business strategist, role of a marketer, role of a business critic, all in one prompt. Can you say the difference between these prompts? They are completely different, but everything is going to ChatGPT, and these three prompts will definitely give you. Can try it yourself after watching this video, even while you watch this video. These three prompts will give you three completely different responses. Now, I want to break things down into very simple languages. I want to give an example. Now, imagine you walk into a class and you see students, let's say five students are seated in a class, and you tell them, help me. The students will be looking at you because what should they help you with? You're not even telling them, is someone running after you? Do you want them to help you with your notes? What do you want them to help with? You're not saying anything to them. You just simply said, help me. You'll be looking at you confused. Now, imagine you walking into the class and you say to those five students each, you say to the first one, you be a teacher. Now the student knows you want me to assume the role of a teacher, right? I'll do that. Then you say to the second one, you be a critic. Then you say to the third one, you be a planner. Then you say to the fourth one, you be a marketer. Now they have clear roles. They understand what you want them to do. So they can deliver the best result to you. That is exactly how ChatGPT is. You can assign different roles to it at once using one prompt, just one prompt. You can make it work for you as a team of experts. You can form a team with it. Like you don't need to say, just write me the business. Then you bring out the business idea and start carrying it around, checking Google, checking everywhere. Yes, you might need to talk to people, but you don't need to stress so much because It's already going to suggest to you how to market it, the downsides of the business. It's already going to plan it for you because you've prompted it to assume the role of different experts. Different experts in one person. Actually, ChatGPT is a tool, but I want you to stop treating it as a tool. If you want it to make you rich, if you want it to solve your problems, if you want it to save your time, if you want it to assist with your progress in whatever you are doing, you need to start using ChatGPT like experts, not just an ordinary tool. You need to start seeing it as a group of experts that can form a team to promote and help you speed up whatever task you're performing. Because the truth is, people making thousands of dollars using ChatGPT, they are not typing faster than you. A lot of them are not even smarter than you. Some of them are not even close to, their IQs are not even near yours. But the difference between you and them is they're assigning roles to ChatGPT, they're testing ideas, and with the help of ChatGPT, they're improving on ideas. What they do is they use ChatGPT as a team, not a tool. The moment you change from using ChatGPT as a tool to using it as an expert, team of experts, you move from getting weak answers to quality answers, problem solving responses. That's what you start getting. The main lessons I want you to take away from this video is the golden rules of ChatGPT. And the first one, like I said in my previous video, is stop telling ChatGPT to help you. Assign it a role. Golden rule number two, stop assigning it one role. Assign it multiple roles so that it can form team of experts on your projects. When you start doing this, it takes you from 0 to 100% in your prompting games. And from prompting games, you start getting clear answers. You get more jobs, freelancing. Even if you want to become an author, it will write you the best book in the world. Even your results will shock you. So if this video dropped one or two important lessons with you today, do well to subscribe so you don't miss the next one because it keeps getting better by the day. And do well to share and like so that more people who need this can see this. Let's build a team of people who now use ChatGPT the right way. See you in my next one.